Will Margot be joining the crew? Will Margot be joining the crew? Will Margot be joining the crew? Welcome aboard!
I don't know what I'm doing anymore, mates.
It's a pirate's life for me.
Is Margot Robbie going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 6? This is news to us, we've never covered it before. Wait a second. So, I'm sorry for getting this video out so late. I was going to do a video this past weekend, but things kind of got out of hand, and I was captured by pirates, and they released me, thankfully. I just had to pay a large ransom. But anyways, on Sunday, August 16th, Jerry Bruckheimer made comments about Pirates of the Caribbean 6, and he said that Disney is officially talking to Johnny about returning as Jack Sparrow in a new Pirates of the Caribbean film. Here's what he had to say.
Pirates of the Caribbean 6. What's going on there? We had Johnny Depp show up as Ebenezer, make a splash at Comic-Con. People were super excited. So what can you say about Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Are you talking to Johnny about coming back as Captain Jack? What's going on?
We're talking to Johnny. We're working on a screenplay, and hopefully we can get this done.
The day after, certain insider reports came out confirming that Margot Robbie is going to be in this film and that Jack will be back as a supporting character. Every time I see someone mention Jack as a supporting character, and that's what he should be, my brain just shows me the images of Jack being prominent on the movie posters, like he's front and center on all 5, and he's like the selling point of the franchise. The term supporting character to me feels like it's an insignificant role, but I know that's not really what it means in this context. So this news makes me wonder if they're taking elements from the original Margot Robbie script where it was like a one-off film with like just female pirates or whatever it was going to be, because there was originally going to be a film with just her and it was going to be separate from Pirates 6, but I wonder if they're just combining those two now and including elements from the scripts by Craig Mazin, Christy Wilson Cairns, Jeff Nathanson. I wonder like who is officially working on it. Is it Christy Wilson Cairns now, or I wonder what's going on there. Makes me wonder how many drafts have been written for this film. Because, as we know, films take a long time to get made, and they go through drafts of scripts to make sure that the story is great, and that doesn't always happen, or, they retcon things. But, yeah, it just makes me wonder what the story is going to actually be. If Margot Robbie is, like, the quote-unquote main character, like Will and Elizabeth are in the original trilogy. I want to see what kind of role she's going to play. So, I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous video, but I know it's been thrown around the internet that Margot Robbie could play Red, Captain Red. And we had speculated before that Karen Gillan could play Captain Red, and I think she'd do a great job. If they were to cast Karen Gillan as Captain Red and have Margot Robbie as a brand new character, I think that would work because Karen Gillan's a pretty big name. She's been in Avengers, she's been in Jumanji, so Margot Robbie could be a brand new character that becomes iconic and, is just part of the franchise. I don't know. Red is a very prominent character with Disney. She has appeared on a lot of merchandise and even on a Disney Plus cartoon series, which I'll be doing a video about later. So Disney has been hyping her up since her character was updated in the rides in 2018. So future me from, the future, I'm just doing a mid-video interruption regarding some updates we got regarding the whole Pirates 6 situation. So there was recently a screening of Johnny Depp's upcoming film Ebenezer, and the overall film got an audience score of 80, which is very good, and the actor himself got an 86 score, and apparently that's really good for film screenings. So I found this information on Twitter, or X, per Bellani, and I believe this is Matthew Bellani. He's a entertainment journalist. Disney film chiefs Alan Bergman and David Greenbaum want to greenlight another Pirates of the Caribbean with Depp if they can get him, and the Ebenezer scores are good news for that effort. That matches Deadline's report out at D23, which described Pirates 6 as a Margot Robbie movie with Jack Sparrow sidelined, a plan fans rejected on site. The Ebenezer scores make that plan look even more backwards. Disney's trying to fit the most audience-tested star in Hollywood into a side role in the franchise he built, while the lead it picked still has not said yes after 4 scripts. So I've seen a few articles come up about how Margot Robbie rejected 4 versions of a script for a new Pirates film. I'm not sure exactly if that is 100% true, but I find that interesting. I just wanted to add this to the video because it's relevant to what I'm talking about. So great news with the Ebenezer screening, and hopefully that shows Disney that people do want Johnny Depp back on the big screen, especially with the big franchise like Pirates. So let's go back to the main video, mates. On the other side of things, a lot of people were upset because people are mad that Johnny Depp is being featured in Hollywood films again after a certain controversy that happened a few years back. I did a video about it, and I'm not going to go too deep into detail about it. But regarding the story of Pirates 6, every time that Jerry says they're working on a script, I always think they should let fans write the next film. Pirates fans know what we want in another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and I know Disney wouldn't take unsolicited ideas without an agent. I know that's more on the technical side of things, but just for fun, it would be fun to be like, hey Disney, here's our idea for Pirates 6. Turn this into a movie, this is what we want to see in the film. I think Star Wars would benefit from that, because there's been so many projects where fans have hated, the sequel trilogy and a lot of the Disney Plus shows. And we've seen examples in companies where there's been backlash and where things have been changed, like the Sonic live-action movie with his design being changed because of the uproar on the internet about how many people hated the design. But also, it's worked where people have been fan cast in certain roles, like Rosario Dawson was fan cast as Ahsoka. People made fan art about her, and she also tweeted that she wanted to be Ahsoka in live action, and she was cast as Ahsoka. And Mother Gothel in the live-action Tangled was fan-casted by many for Catherine Hahn to be Mother Gothel, and she got the role. So if fans made an uproar more than we already do regarding, for example, the hashtag No Johnny No Pirates, one, I think Disney has listened to fans, with the majority of people saying I would not see another Pirates film without Johnny Depp being in it. And I think Johnny coming back would be a great selling point, and Margot Robbie is also a good selling point. She is, I think, best known for being in the Barbie film, and also she was Harley Quinn in some DC films. And I think another great selling point would be to bring back Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, and Jeffrey Rush. Yes, I said Jeffrey Rush, even though I know Barbossa died twice. But the actor himself has come out and said that he could see Barbossa coming back to kind of foil Jack and be a ghost and kind of mess with him. So I think it would be awesome if they brought Jeffrey back along with Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley, because people love Will and Elizabeth, and to see them coming back in major roles compared to their roles in Pirates 5, I think that would also be another great selling point for the film. I know Orlando Bloom has expressed his interest in wanting to come back, but Keira Knightley's on the other side of things where she feels done with the franchise. Behind the scenes, she may say, hey, this would be a nice paycheck, I want to come back. You never know. One thing that would be awesome would be bringing back Gore Verbinski as well as the director of this new film. I know he has also said he is done with the franchise, and we've had different directors on the most recent films, but he could bring back the charm and the feeling of the original trilogy if Gore were to come back as the director of this new film. So besides those points, I've also seen a lot of people criticizing Pirates coming back, or there being another Pirates film. So many people will say like, oh, there's too many Pirates films and the last few have sucked, so just let the franchise die, and I don't agree with those points. I mean, look at how many Marvel films there are, look at how many Star Wars films there are, and comparing that, there's only 5 Pirates of the Caribbean films. So with Pirates, it's really a unique experience to go to the theater and see this new adventure on the seas and see our beloved characters that we love. So it's not just, another film, it's really an experience. And I think all fans would agree with me that when a new Pirates film comes out, it's just this big event. So I know there was some other news at D23 regarding Disney Dreamlight Valley and Jack being added to the game. And there's also a new collectible coming out with Jack and Davy Jones. And I'll be doing a separate video about those, so look for that soon, mates. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Margot Robbie would be a good fit in the film? Do you think she might play Red, Captain Red in the film? Or could they possibly bring Karen Gillan in? Or do you want to see returning characters like Gibbs and Henry, Karina, maybe Angelica, Philip, Serena? You never know. If you're not part of me crew, be sure to hit that big subscribe button. And remember, there'll be more than one way to live the pirate's life. Ta, mates.
The sea awaits your return, and so does Davy Jones. Ha ha! When next you sail, you'll sail with Davy Jones, and none shall escape.